Welcome back. It's day 3 of the build. Today, we're looking at the single most important weather seal in your entire house. Imagine standing in a blizzard in a thick winter coat, but the bottom zipper is split wide open. You're still going to freeze. This happens because of the stack effect. Cold wind rushes in through that open bottom gap, pushing your warm body heat right out through the collar. Your newly built house behaves exactly like that winter coat. If you leave a gap down at the very bottom of the building, cold air pulls in and pushes your heated air out through the roof. If that bottom seal fails, the insulation in your upper walls or your attic can't do its job. You will be dealing with a drafty, cold house for as long as you live in it. That critical bottom seal happens at the sill plate. This is the horizontal piece of treated wood that sits directly on top of your concrete foundation wall. It's the transition point between the concrete and the wood framing. It is easy to assume that placing a flat wooden board onto a flat concrete wall creates a tight seal. At a microscopic level, concrete is a jagged, uneven mountain range. When you lay flat wood over those peaks, you get thousands of tiny gaps, an open path for wind, dust, and insects to whistle straight into your home. Even the massive weight of a house pushing down on that wood isn't enough to close those tiny gaps. To stop the air, we have to use a specific sealing method. To close that gap for good, we use a triple seal method. This creates 3 distinct layers of protection between the concrete and the wood. Step 1. Apply 2 beads of acoustic sealant to the concrete, filling tiny crevices with flexible glue. Next, add a heavy-duty rubber gasket to squish down and fill remaining spaces. This thick rubber also blocks moisture, preventing damp concrete from rotting dry wooden studs. By combining that flexible glue with a thick rubber layer, you create a waterproof seal that moves and breathes with your house for its entire lifespan. Now that we have a seal, we have to secure the house to the ground. That wooden plate is held down by anchor bolts set into the concrete. The standard way to do this is with small, round metal washers. However, in extreme winds, the lifting force on the house can be so strong that the wood splits right around those small washers. A simple upgrade is to use these large 3x3-inch square plate washers. The square shape covers a much larger area, which holds the wood down securely without the risk of splitting it. These square washers cost about $1.50 each. To upgrade every single bolt on an average-sized house, the total cost is usually around $150. For the price of a dinner out, this is the most cost-effective structural upgrade you can make to protect your home against high winds and settling. Since most of this work is hidden once the walls are up, you need to know what to look for while the foundation is still exposed. One thing to watch for is dry sill. If you see bare wood sitting directly on the concrete foundation with no gasket or sealant visible underneath, the seal hasn't been made. You should also look at the junction where the floor meets the outer walls. If you see daylight shining through gaps at the bottom, the air seal is missing. Before this stage begins, ask your builder, how do you handle air sealing the foundation transition, and do you use square plate washers? If they say the weight of the house is enough to seal gaps, that isn't accurate. A thorough builder will instead talk about using flexible sealants, thick gaskets, and specialized tapes to bridge that specific gap. Checking these details on day 3 is the only way to prevent 50 years of drafts that you can't see and can't easily fix later. Taking time to get this connection right ensures your home stays quiet and energy efficient for decades. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of the building process, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on day 4.